we are going to find the equation for a parabola when we are given a vertex and a focus. Some things that we need to know are the vertex form for a parabola and the equation for the directrix. We have two versions here. One if your parabola opens up or opens down, and one version if it opens to the right or opens to the left. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to graph the 2 points that I am given to get an idea of what this parabola is doing, how it opens up or how it opens to the side. So I'm going to just graph these 2 points and label them V for vertex, F for focus. So at 1, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I have the vertex, and then at 1, 4, I have the focus. If I know the vertex and the focus, I also know where the directrix is, because the directrix will be on the other side of the vertex, the same distance from the vertex as the focus is. So 1 unit over, I have a directrix moving through this point. So I can also sketch this in. So this is my directrix. So now I can kind of sketch in a parabola here. It's going to open this way away from the directrix towards the focus. So it's opening down. I'm going to use these things to know, the top section. And I'm going to start filling in information. The H and the K here are the vertex values. The H is the X value, the K is the Y value. The A, I don't know directly from this yet, but I can use this formula to solve for it. So I'm going to fill in what I know. Y is equal to X minus 1 squared plus 5. Notice there's a negative here because it was negative in the formula. This is positive here. That's the way it's supposed to be. If this were a negative value, you'd put the negative in here and have double negatives making this positive. I've left a spot here for my A value. I need to solve for that, and I'm going to use this directrix formula for that. I'm going to fill in what I know. K is 5, and to know what this Y value is, I need to know the equation for this directrix. So Y equals wherever this y-intercept is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is y equals 6. So I'm going to replace this y down here with a 6. So this is equal to 6, and I'm going to ignore this over here. So if I subtract 5 from both sides, I get negative 4a equals 1. Then I can multiply both sides by negative 1 to get this positive. Then I'm going to put this over 1 and take reciprocals of both sides. So I've basically created equal proportions. So I can take the reciprocal of both sides. And so this is just a bunch of algebra to simplify this. So as I move through the algebra, I get a is equal to negative 1/4. So I'm going to fill that in here. So this is the equation for my parabola. That's my final answer. If you need this to be in the normal quadratic form that you see, you could expand all this out. Order of operations, you would do the squaring process first, and then you would multiply this negative 1/4 across that, and then add the 5 into whatever your constant value is. So you can do that. It depends on what directions you're given. But at this point, we are done because we have created an equation for the parabola.